You're watching This Week in Reggae, and I'm Terry, and I bring you the latest in international reggae news, the best in local happenings, and we do a weekly countdown. But this week we have a special show for you today. Kabaka Pyramid hit the stage with the Bevel Rockers, and his performance was up, 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 up. He brought his conscious lyrics and his own special brand of reggae to Seattle. Not only that, he sat down with me with Reggae in Seattle, where we discussed social reasonings. He talked about who inspired him and what's next for Kabaka. So yeah, that's for you. You're watching Reggae in Seattle. I'm Terry, and I'm here with Kabaka Pyramid. Kabaka, thank you so much for giving me your time and sitting down with Reggae in Seattle. Tell us, how's the city treating you?
Excellent, excellent. We got in yesterday, and we just been relaxing at Liquor House where we have but we always enjoy the vibes of Seattle. You know what I mean? There's always good food as a vegan, as a ital man. We always have some good options here. So love the energy and looking forward to the show tonight.
Seattle always has good energy for you, and you're right. We're both ITAL and vegan ourselves, and this city really has a lot of great options for you. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Now, you've been here many times before, so when you come in, do you see the city, or do you just chill out and relax with the libations that we got to offer?
I mean, I've seen the city one or two times. So yeah, I mean, it's good that we get to come close to downtown, with even this venue here. So we're staying a little bit outside in like a suburb kind of area. So, but yeah, I've seen the city, and I want to tell you, say, I was actually a big Sonics fan as a little youth.
Nice,
So like
nice,
Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, like I had two Sean Kemp jerseys.
nice,
You know
nice,
what I mean?
nice.
So yeah, I always have a spot in my heart for Seattle.
Seattle is they love their sports team. Now, they don't have, the Sonics are no longer here, but they have the Mariners, they got the Seahawks, and they love the Sounders. So this is really a strong sports city. So now tell me, are we on the front end of your summer tour?
Yeah, this is basically the first show for the summer.
Right, kicking it off.
Yeah, kick it off.
That's right, that's
For
right.
sure.
Now you got all these festivals you coming up. You're doing Cali Roots. You got Summer Jam, Germany. That one's always hot. Reggae on the River. Not just that, but your headlining shows. You going to Europe. You going through the U.S. Tell me, is there a vibe difference between the festival crowd and your headline people that coming just out to see Kabaka?
Yeah, I mean, there's a different vibe because when you're doing a club show and a headline show, people come in and expecting to hear certain songs, and festival is more about just the vibes and the energy. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a more general population crowd. So you just want to give a good performance on festivals. But when it's your show now, you have like say 80, 90 minutes to really go in on the catalog, and you have like a time at the end if anybody even want to request any songs and like things like that. You know what I mean? So it's more intimate. So we love both, but yeah, the club thing have our vibes for sure.
Well, what I know, you always bring the fire. Now, I'm not just saying this because I'm a fan, but I have seen you 4 times. I am part of that Jamrock Reggae cruise. We go every year, even if you not performing. I think I see you on this cruise, Kabaka. So, you're known for your conscious lyrics, and when I listen to your lyrics, and I decide, and first what happened is I feel the vibes, the beat of it, because you always bring that, but then I go look up the lyrics, right, and then I'm like, this young man is a poet. I feel like the things that you are writing about are the conscious human struggle issues that Bob was writing about back in the day. Rest in peace, Bob Marley. But so what motivates you? Who inspires you?
I mean, as a Rasta youth, we're definitely inspired by the teachings of His Majesty, first and foremost. You know what I mean? He's the one who really set the blueprint for, caring about human beings, caring about Africa, caring about black people, who have been, victimized and undermined over the years. So there's even there's even a universal impetus that His Majesty set forth for I and I to acknowledge that we're all one human family. So all of that is part of Rastafari culture, and that has been instrumental in my life. And the person who really is responsible for even that transition is Sizzler.
Sizzler. I mean, no, we we love Sizzler, but do you want to tell us more about that?
Yeah, I mean, Sizzler's music is what brought me to Rastafari, is what brought me to consciousness about life and everything. You know what I mean? So I definitely owe a lot to him and his music, especially, between like 95, 96, 2001, 2002. Them Sizzler catalog there was really transformative for me. It's more powerful, had more of an impact on me than even Bob Marley. You know what I mean? Like Sizzler's music was just, it's just next level to me, and he kind of inspired me to always remain a conscious artist, because I know that that I want to be able to change somebody else's life through my music, and I feel like I've been able to do that with certain places and certain people, but it can always expand and do more, and talk about more topics and shed more light on more things in the music. So yeah.
Well, you're definitely doing that. I mean, your contraband really is an ode to the human struggle worldwide. When you talk about with borders, you're not just talking about refugees, but it's talking about people that are displaced in general, people impoverished, gentrification, the the fakeness of now in the media age with natural beauty, and just the suffocation that we feel from society with can't breathe. There's more, there's multiple meanings and symbolisms there, and I just really personally I appreciate. That's one of the things I like about it, and we're dancing to it. So I mean, so if we dance it and we're feeling good, I think that over time is going to keep you so relevant. um, with I want to ask you, do you think that your belief in reincarnation and karmic debt and spiritual evolution, do you think that humankind as a group can evolve past the human struggle?
Definitely, I think we will. It's just a matter of destiny and a matter of time. I think that we're moving in the right direction, even though it looks really bad right now. We're in a state. It's just a part of the cycle, and this is a grand cycle that we're talking about thousands of years, and each year is like a blink of an eye, in the sight of the Most High, and we are all children of the Most High. We're all coming from that creative spark, and growing and evolving to become gods and goddesses and create universes in the future. So we're just going through that struggle right now, and learning and experiencing things. At each point when somebody transitions from one physical body and loses that body, we go through a panorama view of our whole life, and it really comes down to experiences and what we learn, and then those experiences are etched in our astral body, our mental body, all of these subtle bodies that we have, not just our physical body. And those things are what we carry on to the next life and to the next life and to the next life. So when you check it down, when you check 1,000 years from now, all of this heartache and struggle that we're going through is just a memory, and it's just something that you learned. It's just an experience that you learned from. So even though it seems like it's the worst possible thing right now, even you don't ever forgot 1,000 years. Just think back to 5 years ago, the struggles that you was going through. All it is now is just a memory, that something that you learned from.
And I agree. I feel what you're putting out there, because what you're really talking about is like the collective consciousness of mankind. And even though things look abysmal now, we do know, if you look throughout history, we really are better than we were 1,000 years ago and 1,000 years before that. So, like you, I do believe that eventually we can evolve to where we are living in peace, harmony, and can we just chill out and relax? I don't know why we're not doing. I don't know why we're not doing more than that. It's when I hear you talking, it sounds like you got a teacher inside of you. Did you want to be a teacher?
I mean, there were definitely points in my childhood where I thought about it, and I could see myself doing it. Like even when I was in college, I used to tutor other students and things, with like maths and English and things like that. So, I've always had that side to me, and it's definitely something where I could look into doing in the future. But I think that through the music I'm always teaching. I'm always sharing. It's more sharing knowledge and sharing the information that we gain, throughout life, and I think everybody can benefit from that.
Do you have a new album in the works? I mean, I know it's been a year. It's just only been a year, but the fans are hungry. We hungry and thirsty. We need to be fed. So it's been a year since you've released Contraband, but are you working on a new album?
Yeah, I'm working on new music. I don't have an album conceptualized yet, but I'm working with some different sounds and some, I'm kind of back in my producer mode right now, working on some beats, creating some new sounds and fine tuning, the lane that I want to step forward in. Also working with some other producers as well. But yeah, I have a lot of material working on, and there's definitely plans for a new album, a second album with Damien and them and the whole crew. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that.
That's all, because we all know, as well noted, that you teamed up with Damian Marley and Stephen Marley of the Ghetto Youth Camp. You know about that they came in with your Contraband album, and that album is just, it's really, I love it. I really love it. So you also do a lot of collaborations. You've collaborated with UB40, Protege, Chronics, Agent Sasco. You got any collaborations we should get excited about coming up?
One of them just dropped today with Chase and Status. Is a jungle production team out of UK. So the song is actually called they title it Murder Music, but it's a song we're talking about the struggling of the streets, and how a lot of people getting killed and a lot of things going on in the streets. So yeah, it's very relevant in Jamaica, in the US, in the UK right now. The video just dropped today, so ones can look out for that. It actually premiered on BBC Radio 1 today, so that's the first time I'm being played on Radio 1 too, so that's a big thing. And yeah, I have a couple other collabs. I have one with, who may I have collab with now? I have collab with Fire King. That's he wants to release that soon. I did another song with DJ Frost, who I did Waiting for You and Never Gonna Be a Slave with. Um, yeah.
Who would you like to collaborate with that you haven't collaborated? Do you got like a wish list? Who you trying to work with?
I always, this question always.
Is it gonna get you in trouble?
I don't know why I don't prepare answers for this question, because I always get stuck. It's like I've worked with so many people that I've always wanted to work with, you know what I mean? But I definitely want to do some work. There's some rappers that I really, appreciate what they're doing right now. Like a rapper named Joyner Lucas. He's doing some crazy things right now. Um, yeah, there's a whole heap of African artists too that I would have loved to do some work with. You know what I mean? And we just always trying to reach out to even some unseen talent too. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of artists, like people always reaching out to me and wanted to do collabs, and I'm a man where from I'm feeling the music, and I'll do it too. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's whole heap of ones out there. It's too many. It's too many to mention.
That just means you just leaving your options wide open. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm that type of person. I'm just open. You know what I mean? Open to opportunities.
Nice, nice. So this tour that you're on, that you're starting out here in Seattle, you're going to be traveling all through August.
Yeah, straight till August. I actually have some shows in September as well. I'm actually after this tour, the last show will be in Croatia, and then I actually fly straight to Japan after that.
Now, I've never been to Japan. I travel a lot, but I hear that, but never Japan. But I hear that the reggae scene in Japan is on and popping. Now, we all know about the Mighty Crown, but I mean, have you been there before? Tell us about that scene. Give us a little bit of tidbit.
I want to tell you, I've never been there. This is gonna be my first time. Yeah, so
Follow Kabaka on the gram so you can see this Japan.
supposed
See.
to fly out with the dates. We're soon supposed to fly out with the dates, but the sister named Mai, she actually brought Jesse once or twice. She brought Protege, and yeah, she bringing me. I actually have a show with Mighty Crown over there too. Them are my brother, them Sammy and Simon and Ninja, and yeah, I have shows with Jamrock Sound, who Olga features in the video for reggae music. So it's actually the reggae music tour is really out for the strength of that song, and how it's been doing so well now. I believe it's past 3 million views already, and we dropped it in January. So it's definitely my fastest growing video I've ever released. So yeah, we're looking forward to that and the whole Japan move. I'm going Hawaii for the first time in July. So that would be great to be Damien and Third World. Hollywood Bowl for the first time, in LA. So yeah, this summer I'm gonna be crazy. I'm doing like 4 shows with Chase and Status too. The same production team that will drop the song today. So some festivals I've never done before, like Park Life in Manchester, Puckle Pop in London. I'm doing Boomtown Festival again. And yeah, it's a good look. Outlook Festival I'm doing for the second time, but we chase them, so it's a different vibe. But yeah.
Nice. So listen, what can we so after all this, what do you got tied up for the winter? Listen, are we gonna see you on the cruise? Tell us right here, right now, Kabaka. Are we gonna see you on this cruise? We know you're not on the lineup.
People can expect me to appear on the cruise every year.
You hear that? And you hear that every year.
I'm trying to decide if I'm doing the whole cruise though, because you see, when you're on the cruise for the whole time, it can be hectic.
Hectic as in you just turning up too hard, you just don't get to rest and sleep. Is that what you mean?
Yes and no. It's like, let me tell you, man, the cruise is nice, but it's so intimate. It's not like you go a show and you psych up yourself and say, all right, I'm going to do the picture thing now. You know what I mean? I'm going to go out there and deal with the fans them and take my picture of them, because I like to do them thing there. But it's like, imagine if you're just at the show all the time. It's like you wake up and you're at the show.
And see, and that is why when I'm on this cruise, I try not to even ask for. It's like I try not to ask for pictures or anything, because I get it, because you up there and you're giving so much of your energy, and now you just really want to go to the cafe and get some food and go back to your room. But you got people, there's so much love. I know they're stopping you.
Yeah, and I'm not really. I try to be a good person. That's just my personality. I'm not really rude or them kind of things. So, I try not to have to draw on that side. So I would tend to take a lot of pictures and talk to people and them kind of thing. But it really can be draining. It's really a thing where it takes energy, because after a point in time, you just want to go be by yourself. You know what I mean? And when you can't do that now, you're using up different type of energy now to maintain that, and it can be draining. So it's really a thing, but it's a precious experience still, and I appreciate it for what it is too. Because you still want to kind of give back to the fans them and know, say, yo, them supporting the music. Some of these people will fly go Europe to go watch you and them thing there. So it's like the least you can do is just take a picture. So I understand both sides, but yeah, it's a thing. I might do like maybe 3 days or so, or we'll see how it work out.
Nice. So what can we expect to see from Kabaka in 2020?
That's more music. You know what I mean? More videos, more. I want to drop some singles, before I announce another album, and kind of see, what's picking up and what the people are working with and thing. Throw out some different sounds out there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to in the second half of this year and next year. It should be always bigger and better and greater.
Well, Kabaka, thank you. We're looking forward to what you have that's coming out that's bigger and better, and your continued message of peace, unity, and harmony. And Kabaka, thank you for sitting down with me with Reggae in Seattle. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're watching Reggae in Seattle. That's Kabaka. Peace.
So there you have it. Make sure that you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, and check us out at reggaeinseattle.com. And now we're going to close out the show with some Contraband. Here comes your master plan, Contraband. They taking up the farmer's land, Contraband. Hey.
I'm way up. Is it the master plan?
Contraband.
You're taking up the farmer's land.
Contraband.
How it past the border scan.
Contraband.
I end up in your daughter hand.
Contraband.
Now what's in that recipe?
Contraband.
That giving me distress relief.
Contraband.
Sell more than rice and peas.
Contraband.
Feel so damn good to me. Well now this fucking dog sniffing me. Pray to Jah didn't leave a one spliff on me. If they found one they'd surely move swift on me. Family and friends would surely be missing me.
Meanwhile, gang is having that epiphany. I'm being searched by a squad named Tiffany. The way she gird me, my something gets stiff on me. Still, my slide through smooth like the chiffon bit.
As they're done searching the pyramid, they turn their attention to the Grammy Kid, dealing with the Rasta like an invalid, demonstrating how Babylon wicked.
Where them ask about illegal substance, if these things were packaging, elder potting, shipping and the handling. These accusations are damaging. Them said them heard reggae artists trafficking. Contraband.
Is it the master plan?
Contraband.
Taking up the farmer's land.
Contraband.
How it past the border scan.
Contraband.
I end up in your daughter and
Contraband.
now what's in that recipe?
Contraband.
That's giving me distress relief.
Contraband.
It sell more than rice and peas.
Contraband.
Feels so damn good to me. There's some sirens approaching me. Call it back, I hope I didn't leave a roach on me. Everything is stashed right where it's supposed to be. But if not, I bail you off a post to me.
Brother, me just see your picture with the poster be. It hang up on the wall in the grocery. No worry, the judge have a favor where she offer me. Me got it covered like the suit on me a trope on me.
Yeah, but K, our face is known locally, and the thing turn up totally. I know they must smell the smoke on me. Can we defend the case vocally?
Well, based on the scope of the evidence and how much them gathering intelligence determines the charges you held against. For all the weight and the measurements of contraband.
Is it the master plan?
Contraband.
You're taking up the farmer's land.
Contraband.
How it past the border scan.
Contraband.
I end up in your daughter hand.
Contraband.
Now what's in that recipe?
Contraband.
That giving me distress relief.
Contraband.
Sell more than rice and peas.
Contraband.
Feel so damn good to me. They bring how our companies Bebel Rock and Get a Youth is keeping company. Now the agent them a come for we, because contraband is spreading across the country.
D, our records cleaner than lingerie. Or a washing machine we're full of lingerie. So we not even need no money laundering. If it got to court, we just appeal it like a tangerine.
Yeah, but we can't pay the liar with no tambourine. The case kinda shake you like a tambourine. Now we at a road like a lava stream. Walking the drift full of drama queen.
Yo, hold on, the similar you're just phoning me.
Mr. Pyramid, I hear that you've been touring and the contraband is soaring and it's taking off globally. Is it sold out or do you have a little more of it?
Contraband.
Is it the master plan?
Contraband.
You're taking up the farmer's land.
Contraband.
How it past the border scan.
Contraband.
I end up in your daughter hand.
Contraband.
Now what's in that recipe?
Contraband.
That giving me distress relief.
Contraband.
Sell more than rice and peas.
Contraband.
Feel so damn good to me.